Hi everyone, it's Chris. Welcome to the Dollhouse and hello to Mary. I had a chat with Mary a while ago and the video is still up if you want to have a look at that. And Mary was a, I don't know whether you call her a housekeeper or a, I'm not too sure, but she worked in a boys' home, and she was the guardianship of the supplies and the rations and things like that. That's why she's got the little key there with her. And she was associated with Larry. And remember I talked about Larry as well, but he's gone now. And he was a little boy in that home for boys, and Mary was in charge of running that home, and they just did not get along. I bought Mary off eBay, and I bought Larry from Karina's on the Haunted Doll's House, and so they were separated, but I didn't realise that they were connected until they actually were in my home. They had a bit of a disagreement. Larry was not prepared to leave. Mary said she would leave, and I was ready to pass her on, but then I just decided, no, I can't pass Mary on. She's absolutely gorgeous, and I found out she's a Topsy doll because of the nails in her head. Apparently little Topsy dolls had nails in their heads with tufts of hair, and you can just see the remnants of that hair now. So I didn't realise that until I joined a Facebook group and I found out who Mary was. But Mary is a beautiful little doll, and I didn't want to pass her on, so I kept her. I did another reading with Larry not long ago, and I got the words, because I used the phone app, and I got the words Kyle, relax, child, reason, and then goodbye. So I wasn't too sure what that goodbye meant, but Larry left. He left his vessel, and I don't know where he is. And the vessel I did pass on as well, so I just needed to. And I'm not going to go into my reasonings, but I needed to pass on his vessel because it was empty. Larry had gone, and he said goodbye to me. I didn't realise he was saying goodbye to me. That he was leaving. I just thought it was like goodbye to the session, and the reasons knowing I don't know, but he was a child, and I was very concerned about the relationship between Mary and Larry, so I was very uptight and very upset about that, so he told me to relax. And the name Kyle, so that could have been another child, or it could have been one of Larry's names, or could have been Larry's name, and it wasn't Larry, it was Kyle, so I don't know for sure. But that's what's happening here. So it's very interesting when it comes to spirits. You never know who you're going to connect with. You don't know who's going to be coming through for you. But Mary is adorable, and I just really like her. And she didn't mistreat the children. It wasn't her fault. She didn't want to actually give out rations, and but she was tied to what she was being told as well. So, you know, it was just an unfortunate circumstance. But today I'm going to go through some cards just to give you an idea of perhaps what's on Mary's mind at the moment. And I got my grief cards out today because it just seems to be like that sort of emotion for me at the moment with Mary and Larry and the whole shebang. So, because I have some new spirits dolls I've let go of, some have passed on. I don't know. You don't know what happens when you have spirit vessels around you. Some are empty, some are not. So I'm going to go through some cards, do a bit of a mini reading, just to see what Mary's message is for us today. Hey Mary, what is your message, sweetheart? I'm not too sure the decade in which Mary lived, but I'm sensing about the 1800s, around about that time, in a boys' home. slash orphanage, workhouse. Oh, geez, interesting. In acceptance, sometimes we have to allow our loved one to be fully dead before we allow ourselves to fully live. Just accept the endings, accept that sometimes, endings do happen and we have to let go sometimes. We have to let go. I dreamt about my brother-in-law this morning. He passed away several years ago now, but he was in my dream this morning, and he was alive. Maybe there's something in my life that needs to be acknowledged, that it's finally over, that to hold on to a false hope of resurrection or of changes, sometimes we just need to let go of false hope that we will receive what we want or aren't quite prepared to let go of, but sometimes we just need to, so we can go on with our lives and be who we want to be, who we need to be. So it's quite a good one. I like that one. In acceptance, sometimes we have to allow a loved one to be fully dead before we allow ourselves to fully live. Thank you, Mary. Interesting, isn't it? When you think about letting go of things and wanting new things to come into our lives, we have to make room for that. And, sometimes it's hard to let go. It really is, isn't it? But there's quite a few things in my life personally that I have to let go of. I know I have to let go of it because it's been a flogging a dead horse. And deep in my soul I know that it's not to be, but you don't want to let go. You don't want to, what are you going to fill that hole with when it's gone? And sometimes you've got to realise that that's what the universe is asking you to do, to let go, to make a hole, so that hole can be filled with something brand new. And sometimes that brand new thing is better than holding on to the old, because it opens up new possibilities for us. It sometimes takes us outside our comfort zones too, and brings us into new places of being, new people to see, new skills to learn, and that is scary sometimes. It's alien to us sometimes, but we have to take a chance that the universe won't give us something that we're not ready for. The Ace of Spades, which is the Ace of Swords, new beginnings, yes. And it's also the mind thing here, cutting through illusions and helping us understand that sometimes it's our mind that prevents us from moving forward. So it's new opportunities are certainly coming through. Are we ready for them? Are we prepared to take a chance, to give ourselves that opportunity without fear, knowing that it's the best for us, the best option for us? Strength. Strength. Definitely strength coming through here. Four of Cups. Yes, sometimes we sit and we think, oh, what are we going to do? Where am I going to head? They know that the past is there, it's gone, but this new opportunity is coming through and it's being offered to us. It's time to stand up now and take that offering, grasp it with both hands, not just one, but both hands, to steady it, to bring it into our focus. There's new stuff happening, new things happening every day for anyone and everyone. Why can't it be us? Why can't it be you and me finding that new thing, that new opportunity that brings us the satisfaction that our soul is craving for? And the happiness, the contentment, bringing everything into where it should be, focusing on the future that is waiting if we have the strength and are brave enough to seek it, are brave enough to take it and set it all into motion. Be brave, take the chance, enlighten your life, bring in everything that is waiting for you and is yours to take. No one else is going to take it away from you. It belongs to you, but have the faith and have the courage to grasp it with both hands. So thank you, Mary. And I hope that was interesting for everyone. And I might be doing some more of these. If they're interesting, let me know. But this is what my channel is now. And you know, sometimes we have to evolve and we have to change and we have to adapt and make those changes. And sometimes we lose friends along the way. Sometimes we lose faith in ourselves, but then we gather new friends, we gather new strength, and we gather new faith in ourselves as we progress. So hopefully you'll like to progress along with me, and until next time, so many blessings.